Yeah, hello everybody. I'm happy to be here. I literally just got off a 6-hour flight that I woke up at 4 a.m. to get here for, and I literally just walked in the door, so I'm sincerely happy to be here, but I'm also a little disoriented still. But what I'd like to tell you about is about a comet and Mars and about opportunistic science. So first, to make sure that we're all on the same page, I'd like to tell you a little bit about comets to make sure we all have that straight. So comets are the leftovers from the formation of the solar system. They're little bits of rock and ice and dirt that are floating in the outskirts, the cold outskirts of the solar system. And every once in a while, they get a little nudge, and they get pushed into the inner solar system, where, in fact, the sun then starts to heat them up, and it creates a bubble of gas as the ice in the comets evaporates away and creates this bubble. We can call this bubble a coma. And inside is the nucleus of the comet. It's the actual rock and ice that's on the inside. So you might have heard about the comet Ison, which recently made it a very close approach to the sun and started to evaporate away. In fact, it almost entirely evaporated away. I'm not going to tell you about that comet. I'm going to tell you about a different comet. I'm going to tell you about the comet Siding Spring. The comet Siding Spring is approaching the inner solar system now. It's coming straight to Mars. It'll arrive at Mars in October of 2014. And the interesting thing about that is they originally thought, when they first spotted it, that it was actually going to directly impact the planet. But instead, it looks like it's going to pass extremely close. How close? Well, it's going to pass so close to that coma, that bubble, that gas that we talked about, is actually going to envelop Mars. So Mars effectively will be inside of the coma of the planet. So what does that mean for science? Well, first of all, as you might know, we have a lot of spacecraft at Mars, and we're going to hopefully turn and be able to look and see the nucleus. We're going to take the highest resolution images that we've ever made of a cometary nucleus because we have these really great spacecraft at Mars. Then the other interesting thing is the MAVEN spacecraft will get there just after the comet does, or just before, rather. That's a mission that I spend most of my time working on. It's what pays my bills. It's what I do. And the MAVEN mission is to try and understand how the solar wind comes in, interacts with the Martian atmosphere, and blows it away. Well, it turns out that it looks like the comet temporarily might, in fact, eclipse or at least equal the effect of the solar wind. So, in fact, this comet is going to be a really good test case for atmospheric escape at Mars, which is exactly what we're trying to do at MAVEN. And the last but not least, we have the rovers on the surface, and they're going to turn and look. And what are they going to see? They're going to see a spectacular image of a comet filling the entire night sky. So this spectacular image is going to be from our robots that are on another planet, taking an image, the best picture ever taken of a comet, but it'll be from another planet. So stay tuned in 2014 for the comet Siding Spring's approach with Mars. Thanks.
Thanks, Jared.